Harry, this is Lord Potato, and this is what if Boruto ate the... I know in English it's called the string fruit. Ito no mi. Ito no mi. I think that's how you say it. Oh. Yeah, so it's called the Ito no mi. So the thread no fruit, or the string so fruit. So it's from Doflamingo, and I haven't got that far in One Piece. I'm just saying, I saw this one time on a what's it called, Doflamingo, in a anime clip or whatever, and I'm just saying one thing: he's fucking badass. He's a fucking badass. So I have not much clue on who Doflamingo is. Oh fuck my head. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Ow. Sorry about that. So I don't know that much about Doflamingo, that much. The only thing I know is he is one of the, what's it called? The 7 warlocks, or warlords? Yeah, not warlocks. Warlords in One Piece, and, Luffy managed to fight him using Conqueror Locking and going to Gear 4. And I think defeating him? Who actually defeated him? I think it was Luffy. Yeah, it was Luffy. And, yeah. Doflamingo's not dead, but he's in prison, I think. I don't know. I didn't get that far, okay? So, yeah. How Boruto's gonna be able to eat this fruit is by a special way. Boruto was so depressed. Okay, everything in the original canon still happened the same. Which... Boruto having the pure eye and trying to fight against what's the guy? Sundari? Not Sundari. What was her name? Class Rap. But not that. Wait. Before that, when Naruto decided to take Boruto towards, to see his grandfather, and tell him he probably unlocked the Byakugan, Boruto was so down that, of course, he left the Hyuga compound. He left the Hyuga compound because he was so, sad and angry, sort of, because that isn't his Byakugan, that he goes and around like the Konoha, just probably going to go get a burger, but notice that he doesn't have enough money. So he's kind of hungry a little bit. And so, of course, some people are sort of selling fruit still out, and still, even though it's dark and all that. And he came across this old lady. This old lady was selling fruit and all that. Some of the fruit was expensive, until there was this white with pink fruit. This is what the fruit looked like. It looked like a pear, but yeah. And the lady just says, "Oh, you're the 7 Hokage's son. If you are probably hungry, here's the pear." And Boruto said, here's some money then. I don't have much, but thank you. The old lady said, no, it's fine. Boruto gave her the money still. And Boruto eats the fruit, he eats it all. And without realizing the taste, it tastes bad. He was like, ugh, why does that fruit just taste bad? I hope I don't vomit. God, that fruit tastes terrible as hell. So, of course, he ate the fruit, and he decides to just look around. And, of course, he was seeing this, he decides to get out of, where he was about to vomit, and then he just said, screw it, I'm gonna go towards... So, he was walking around until he saw the picture of the guy with fucking shades, or whatever his name was again. And, of course, he was getting excited, and then Sadara came behind him, and... Well, Boruto got sort of afraid. He was like, "Oh, Sadara, I didn't see you." Sadara said, "Yeah, are you into that?" Boruto said, "No." And Boruto noticed the shadow, the black shadow, and so Boruto ran towards the... Sadara said, "Wait, Boruto." Okay, whatever. Boruto already left towards, Kagyu, whatever his name was again. And he saw Kagyu being fat and all that. Same thing happens in original canon. It's just Boruto. When almost one of the medals were about to hit him, Boruto just put his hand with his finger like in a swipe motion, which a little tiny string of thread just came out and sliced the metal in half. Which Boruto was like, hold the fuck up, I did that. And of course he gets saved by Sadara, but yeah. Sadara and Boruto managed to defeat him. So yeah. So almost everything goes in the original same canon until Class Rep decides to bring out Null and all that to attack the village that's in the forest and all that. Mitsuki tells Boruto that he's going to go kill Class Rep, and Boruto wouldn't let that happen, but of course Mitsuki does a clone, and Boruto gets trapped. Now when Mitsuki leaves, Boruto activates his ability, well, the Ite no Mi. He activates the ability by making strings, and it actually cuts Mitsuki into a million pieces, the clone, which poofs away and all that. Now, of course, Class Rep is about to die by Mitsuki, and of course, Boruto comes out of nowhere and saves her. And yeah, same thing happens. They go through a portal. Null is trying to attack Boruto. Boruto managed to, well, jump around and still do the same thing. Of course, everything goes the same thing in the original canon until, well, the whole, no, until what's called, it's the, how should I say, Sadara's arc. You know, the one where Sadara goes to go find her father and all that. What's different from that is when Sadara is trying to find a way to go to the Seven Hokage and all that. Boruto packed his stuff and asked Mitsuki if he's coming along. Mitsuki says sure. Now, what is Boruto doing is he actually is going with to go get this food to his father, even if it means throwing it at his face. Now, Boruto's way more rude than the original canon is because he actually has met Doflamingo. Since Doflamingo was the original, what's called user for the Ito, so string no, so string fruit. Boruto sort of has the personality of Doflamingo, and of course he doesn't have that much, but of course he's gonna be way more disrespectful than normal. So yeah. But yeah, Boruto has like the package, and of course Naruto leaves. Boruto knew this was gonna happen, and so he said, "Oh, Shikamaru, I'm just gonna go get the food towards my father or whatever." Sadara comes and says, "No, it's fine, I'll go." Boruto says, "No, I'll do it." Sadara says, "I'll do it," and of course they're just having those like lightning just came across each other's face. Now Boruto is saying, "Well, too bad. I was never here in the first place." He already ran. Sadara is chasing after him, and Shikamaru says, "I hope they'll be fine." Mitsuki and Chojo are going with them. Chojo is so tired, she's like, "Please stop running. Stop running." And Boruto just says, "Okay, whatever." Of course, when Boruto and Sadara stops and all that for Chojo, Chojo says, "Thank God, Sarada." And then something happens. And Uchiha attacks him and all that. The Shino Uchiha, whatever his name was, the white pale guy attacks and all that, the kid. He still attacks, and of course, I don't remember what weapon he used. God damn it, I forgot. So of course the white guy still attacks with the whole shuriken and all that. Of course Sadara, Chojo, and Boruto and Mitsuki manage to dodge. And the guy activates his Maneki Sharingan, which he controls the weapons and all that, and it was about to hit Boruto and the others, until Boruto uses the abilities, the string abilities, to actually only catch about 4, since, yeah, it was split into, how many? Which, it was turned into 8 different metal attacks, and of course, Boruto only managed to cut, like, what's it called? One managed to actually cut all of them, and, of course, the Sharingan user was confused and notices the other guy was noticing Wait, that's the not fourth Hokage. The seventh Hokage's son. If we capture them both, there'll be good enough ransom money. Or not ransom money. Ransom, blah blah blah, for Sasuke and Naruto Uzumaki. Of course, Naruto comes very late. He's like, it seems like you guys got this. Of course, Kurama still does the whole thing go wild and all that. Of course, Naruto says, Boruto, why are you here? And Boruto grabs the package of food and fucking throws it at the seventh Hokage and says, here, motherfucker. I don't even know why I'm here. Goddamn, if I was about to go get attacked or something, I would have never decided to get out of the village. And of course, Naruto says, wait, Boruto, where are you going? Boruto says, back to the village. Where else do you think I'm going? Naruto says, you can't go back because it's too dangerous. Boruto says, I don't give a flying fuck if it's too dangerous. Goddamn, you treating me like a goddamn kid. And Naruto says, come on, Boruto, at least just follow me along or whatever. So, of course, Naruto is talking about, like, with Sakura and all them others, just about, like, how what's called Sasuke is and all that. And Naruto talks about, like, yo, I'm very cool and all that, blah, blah, blah. Naruto's like, cap. I remember the first thing, how should I say, wasn't a bunch of people hating you because you had the Nine Tails? And Naruto says, that is true. You only bring up the past, okay? Jesus Christ. And Sakura was like, wow, Boruto, you just gotta be mean to your father. Well, not Sakura, Jojo. And Boruto says, I don't care that much. If I cared, I would have said I'm sorry. But right now, I look like I don't give a goddamn shit. So, of course, they get to where the tower should be at. Of course, Sakura said, I'm going to the bathroom. Boruto says, wow, what a capping bullshit, whatever. Boruto disappears awesome. And actually goes to the tower pretty faster. Instead of using an excuse of bathroom, he actually runs towards the the tower. When he opens it, of course, someone tries to attack him. That is Sasuke. Boruto manages to dodge and then use what's called. I don't remember if Doflamingo has observation hawking, so that's why Boruto managed to dodge pretty easily. Boruto uses not Conqueror's hawking, Armament's hawking to kick at Sasuke. Sasuke managed to dodge, and of course, what's called sorry, but I'm gonna have to leave it off here because I'm gonna have to go to sleep, and I'm forgetting a lot of words. So yeah. Have a nice potato day, potato night. I know this is short, but potato.